Hi. This is Meg with Moonlit Games, and I am playing a game that is gonna probably mean a lot to me. So I took a break from making videos. Not that I think anyone was watching my videos, but I lost someone very important to me a couple of weeks before Christmas, and she was someone who had really helped me develop as a person. And one of the things she brought me into was the writing of Agatha Christie and her her sleuth, Hercule Poirot. And I'm sure wherever she is, whatever happens to us when we pass, that she's watching or watching me play this in her honor. Okay, so if you don't know who Agatha Christie is, she is a mystery writer who has inspired a lot of different people. Well, she was a mystery writer. I don't think she's living anymore. But she wrote books like And Then There Were None, and they've made movies and TV shows based off of it. Murder on the Orient Express, and just has inspired a lot of different writers and TV shows, I'm sure, and movies. But I'm going to start with this game. There are a few others, but the ABC Murders are, it's an interesting story. I have watched the TV show that has Rupert Grint from Harry Potter, Ron, in it, and so I know the basic storyline, but the fine details I do not. So we're going to play this game, and I hope you like it. So let's create a new profile, and we will be Hercule Poirot, our Frenchman. Okay, so play. Sorry for the coughing and the sniffling. I'm getting over a cold. And if you don't know Hercule Poirot, he kind of has an OCD disorder where things have to be just so. So he's kind of particular.
You, Poirot.
Mr. Hercule Poirot, you fancy yourself, don't you, at solving mysteries that are too difficult for our poor thick-head British police? Let us see, Mr. Clever Poirot, just how clever you can be. Perhaps you'll find this nut too hard to crack. Look out for Endover on the 21st of the month. Yours extra. A, B, C.
Oh, it's some sort of joke.
Maybe. But please remind me to inform Chief Inspector Japp.
I have a feeling this is at the beginning of Hercule's career, because I think in the other books he's a bit older. Hold on, I have to adjust my volume. It's a little loud for me. There we go. So, the person I lost, she was very big on musicals and reading and murder mysteries, and she was my book companion. So we would often read the same books together and share and talk and chat, and I will miss that greatly. I've been avoiding a lot of the things that I love because it reminds me of her. So
it's here, Poirot. The murder took place in this street. Grim place indeed.
I'm just trying to...
The streets of Andover are in a terrible state.
Look, there's Chief Inspector Japp. He's talking with a policeman.
I'm trying to face
Let us
those
try not to get our shoes wet.
face those once happy things and make them happy again. And over. Okay, 1935. Click on a zone in the scenery to go there. When the cursor changes, keep holding the click and move cursor to the desired action. Okay. Oh, it'll turn red when I want to talk to you. Oh, there's a mouse. It's a mouse. It's a mousy mouse. There's a cat. Okay. Let's talk to our friend here.
Don't dilly-dally, Poirot. Chap will be waiting for us.
All right, all right. Tobacconist?
Over here, it's Hastings and Poirot. You missed the 9 o'clock train?
We took the 10:30. Luckily, the service is good to Andover.
So, Chief Inspector, what do we have?
The victim is called Alice Asher. She owned this tobacco shop. She was killed yesterday with a blow to the back of the head.
All the information collected about the characters is summarized in
Let me
Poirot's
just check.
notebook. Okay. Take advantage of the moments when the person you are with is busy in order to observe him or her. Yeah, Poirot was more of like a profiler, I guess is what you would call them today. He's very good at analyzing people and the very small details. You'll obtain clues about their state of mind and personality. Left click and hold on Jap. Then hold and move to the left to select Observe. Okay, I'm trying... Oh, okay. Observe. The itty-bitty glasses, I guess. Find 3 clues that agree with Hercule's remark. Move the mouse to guide your
Is
gaze.
just being too relaxed? Let us find the clues that prove it.
Okay, relaxed. I don't know how you would determine...
Indeed, Poirot. We were used to seeing you judge people with more discretion.
What? How would I tell he's relaxed? Oh wait, something... Slight smile. But I would also say like his 5 o'clock shadow, maybe? Head tipped on the back of the head. Okay. Well, that's the 3 then, yeah?
Jap is in a good mood. I bet he thinks he's already caught the culprit.
The last customer to see Mrs. Asher alive left her shop at 5:30. The body was found at around 11 in the evening by an officer doing his rounds. The shop door was open. That's what alerted him.
Had anything been taken?
A little tobacco maybe, but you'd hardly murder for a few smokes.
True.
There's nothing of any real value in the shop.
The voice acting
What
is
type of
actually
woman
quite
was
good.
Mrs. Asher?
In her 50s, married but separated, no children.
Okay.
Her husband?
Aha, Franz Asher, the husband. Alcoholic and violent. It's said that he regularly insulted his wife and threatened to kill her.
Well, that seems normal. Ask his opinion. Say that's too obvious. Let's ask his opinion.
Do you think he's guilty?
We'll look for Franz Asher. If he doesn't have an alibi, the case is closed. A very unoriginal murder.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's too
May I examine the crime scene?
Of
easy.
course, old chap.
I'll be with you in a minute, Poirot.
Okay, Arthur. Why? What? Okay, well, I guess we're going inside. Click on the arrow at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen to display the menu icons and the inventory. That's this. Okay. I sees. No. I guess not. Okay. Oh. What's that? Doesn't seem like there's anything there I can fiddle with, but there's over here tobacco jars, maybe?
The place is unusually tidy for a crime scene.
Okay, unusual places. it's kind of nice because it kind of gives you hints. Well-ordered shelves. Okay. Anything down here? Newspaper. Magazines and newspapers in order. Signs of struggle on the floor. Okay.
Nothing suggests any sign of a fight.
Okay, so she didn't struggle. Interesting. Okay. Progress is saved automatically. Okay, good. Good. Let's check the counter. What do we have here? Observe the object from all angles by holding the click and moving the mouse.
It's not just a...
Oh, it's not just ABC. Ah, because it's the railroad book. ABC timetable. Okay. And then
It's
we have
open at the letter A.
A.
There are no prints on the book.
But wouldn't we check Endover? Because we are in Endover? But okay, that's one. Is that blood under that bag?
Red
Yeah.
liquid is oozing out. Is it blood?
Oh god, please don't. Okay, strawberries.
No, it's just some strawberries that
Good.
are losing their juice. They probably come from the fruit and vegetable shop opposite.
Okay, well that's good. This is not blood. Let's see.
The counter is
Handprints.
covered with fingerprints all on top of one another. Unfortunately, it will not be possible to use them.
Okay. Jeez. Sorry, guys. And there she is.
She has a packet of play cigarette next to her hand. Did she drop it when she fell?
Maybe. But then there's
This
also a
poor
stain
woman's head
here.
is resting in a very even-shaped pool of blood.
Very even. That's
This
unusual.
poor woman's head is...
Yeah, I got you. I feel you. Her
The
hand.
body is hidden by the counter and is not visible from the tobacco shop store. Many customers must have thought that Mrs. Asher had popped out.
That makes sense. Okay. Her
She just
face.
has one wound on the back of the head. There are no other wounds or signs of a struggle.
Okay, can we check her pocket? Well, I don't think so, because that would have been...
I can't see any other mark on the floor.
Okay. And how could she have possibly died? Let's look at our notebook. So we have our victim, Alice Asher. She's about 50 years old and lives in Andover. She owns a tobacco shop. She's married to Franz Asher. She lived alone. She was killed in her tobacco shop by a blow to the back of the head. Okay.
There are cigarettes packets in a mess on the shelf.
Okay. Are we going to inspect this shelf? No? Oh, Arthur.
So, Poirot, any news?
So, an ABC guide with no fingerprints but prints all over the counter.
Normally, the tobacco shop does not sell ABC guides.
Really? So that makes it unusual. Okay.
Mon ami, could you have a word with the
My
neighbors?
friend?
Some may have seen something.
Of course, my friend, I'll do it straight away.
Okay. Okay. We have some pictures here. Counter, which we looked at. What new question
are
available? Was
cigarettes
Mrs.
packets
Asher killed
in
on
mess on the shelf.
site? Huh, that is a new question. Can we check this?
The door is locked.
Oh, we earned ego points? Not exactly sure what that does, but okay. Let's see. Little gray cells. How do we explain the presence of an ABC guide on the counter? Was Mrs. Asher killed on site? Is theft the motive for the crime? I don't think so. I mean, I don't think theft is the motive for the crime, just because they said nothing was really taken. Hold on, my mic is slipping. I also got a new setup. I have a new desk, so I had to move things around. Okay. Was she killed on site? Here you are making Poirot's little gray cells work in his brain. The aim is to answer the questions he's He asks himself by establishing the links between the clues in order to deduce an answer. Hover the cursor over clues to see their descriptions. Click on clues with the left mouse button to select or deselect them. Okay. Pool of blood near her head. Body was found about... seen alive. That is very true. There was none on site. That makes it seem like she was killed on site. Okay.
Mrs. Asher was killed here. The absence of marks in the shop and the regular shape of the blood stains indicated beyond a doubt.
Okay. Well, good. We figured that out. What's this? Inspect the crime scene. Let's see if we can answer anything else. Oh, we're missing something. Okay, so we'll have to keep looking around, I guess. How do we explain the presence of an ABC guidebook on the counter? Okay, so we have all the clues. Asher was seen alive? No. No objects for value in this site? Yes. No railway guide. The letter signed by ABC. Huh. Oh, no. Not that one. This one. So we have, there are no fingerprints on the guide, so it was probably brought in. They don't sell railway guides.
Murderer
And then the
deliberately
letter.
left behind this ABC as a signature. The absence of fingerprints and the fact
Yep.
that it is open at letter A for Andover leaves little doubt.
Makes sense. Thank you for confirming that, Poirot. Has to be something I am missing. Ooh. Can we take money from the cash register? Ah. Objects hide secrets behind complex mechanisms. It is up to you to decipher them in order to find what they are hiding. Observe the object from all angles by holding the click and moving the mouse. Okay.
The till does not appear to have been touched. I have to check that nothing is missing from it.
Okay. Open.
Something is preventing the drawer from opening.
Okay. I'm thinking we need to put in...
It would be best to examine the rest of the till.
Okay, so we can't press that. Let's go back and inspect the rest of this machine.
Ah, a mechanism has just made a fan click.
There's a 5 here. Okay. Maybe that should do it.
The till is full of money.
Aha.
But there is something strange.
What is...
Something is hidden underneath.
Okay. So I can't click any of these coins, but
Something
there's
is hidden underneath.
that little doodad. So let's go back, and it says dot dash dash 2. So there's an 8 here. Where was that 5? 8, 5, 2. Okay. So 8, 5, 2. Easy
This
enough.
must be the key to the back of the shop.
Good. Glad we got it. Okay. Perfect. To use an object in the inventory, slide it onto an element. Okay. Got you. Oh, and we have it right down here. Okay. Easy enough. Oh. No, that's not what I wanted. But we got everything from there already. So, key here. So we got a new clue. So let's see here. Okay, so no. There we go. So the till's untouched, and there's no objects of value in the shop. So no one, this couldn't have
The
been for
motive is
thievery.
definitely not financial gain. There is no sign of a struggle, and the till has not been forced or emptied.
Good. Why does that remind me of Fred Astaire? I don't. Okay, let's look at her bedside. Looks like there's blood. And here,
Asher suffer from nosebleeds.
nosebleeds, or I would say coughing up blood.
An inscription in German. Souvenir of our honeymoon in the Black Forest. To my Alice forever, Franz Asher. The Ashers were a lovely couple when they were young.
Well, young and happy, I would say, considering they don't seem young or happy anymore. Okay, let's look over here. Oh, it's a puzzle. Thinking. Let's
Such
go.
a pretty decoration should be at the center of the motif to respect the symmetry.
Oh, and you know about symmetry, mon coeur. No, not that one. Not that one. So, let's see if we can do... I can't turn that, and I can't turn it when it's here, so let's... Oh, but I can do that. Doesn't seem interesting. Okay. So I'm trying to see... This might be hard, but let's I'm just gonna talk while I try to figure this out. So so the one thing that I think I miss the most is being able to text her. And I say that because I miss being able to gush with her.
I heard a faint sound as if something was unlocked.
She I realize now is probably one of my best friends. And I say that because I could talk to her about anything and have her confidence, and that's not always easy to find. Okay, so
It is blocked.
yes, it is, but can I just am I missing something? Am I missing like a little piece? Maybe I'm missing a key of some kind. I can't look under it. What is that? It's a bird. Whoa? What was that? What is... Has that changed anything? Ooh, hold on. Oh. But what does that do, if anything? Maybe there's... You're kidding me. Oh, it's on the top of the desk where they should be. Shoot, okay. So, let me see what this is. Oh, is that... Wait. Okay. No. Okay, so top left is completely upside down. Okay. And then bottom left is facing the left. And then top right is facing north. And this one is facing north as well, I think. There we go. Okay, let's look inside.
Medicine.
Medicine. For what, though?
Laudanum-based cough medicine, Mrs. Asher. And Dover Morley Laboratory, London.
See, that's what I thought.
It's strange to find such an elaborate medicine from a leading London laboratory in the home of such a modest woman.
I'm sure it is unusual, but I bet she was coughing up blood, and that's why she was having problems.
From Mr. Adam Flint, Royal Bank, Eastfield Road, Andover. To Mrs. Alice Asher, 5 Bishops Road, Andover. Dear Mrs. Asher, further to your request of 12 February 1935, I have informed my superiors of your wish to apply for a loan to acquire the lease of the shop you rent from Mr. Fairfax. Despite the seriousness of your case, I regret to inform you that your request has been denied. The amount of your personal contribution, £11, is not high enough and represents too small a part of the final transaction. I remain at your disposal for any questions. Adam Flint.
So she was trying to get a
Mrs.
loan.
Asher's meager savings were not enough for her to own the tobacco shop, but will largely cover her funeral costs.
Interesting. That's odd. Inspect your bedroom. Okay, well, yeah, we are doing that. And no more little gray cells. So I guess let's check out the table.
What a strange box. It looks like you have to sleep.
Oh, well, sorry, Hercule. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Well, there's an indent. Do you have to put, like, a coin?
It is blocked.
Yes, it is. Alright, let's take another look. Something down here. 3 lines. 4 lines. Oh. Aha!
This button appears to activate the mechanism.
Okay, but what mechanism? Let's see here. Is it more of a sliding? It is a sliding puzzle. Okay, interesting. Let's see here. Doesn't seem to be anything slidey over there.
That should do it.
Okay, hold on. Let's start from over there. Looks like a drawing of her.
Who is this young woman?
She's very pretty. I like her freckles. To my dear Aunt Alice.
My dear Aunt Alice, Mary Drawer.
Drawer.
Have you found anything?
He has a funny voice.
The victim has a niece.
Oh my
We
god.
must find her.
My mic keeps dropping. Come on now. You stubborn thing.
I think I've looked everywhere here.
There we
See
go.
if I can find any more information in the shop surrounding.
Okay, so surrounding area. But I do want to look at some of the other things in the
This
room
interior is very simple.
in case I missed anything. An old stove, okay. An old sink, a simple tap. Oh, what is this? Modest crockery. So yeah, they definitely were not rich.
Mrs. Asher lived very simply.
By any means. Okay, so we learned a little bit more about her. Let's see here. I'm sure the ego points come to the to figure out our score at the end of the game. Oh, are we inspecting ourselves? Okay, so I guess we have to inspect the neighbors then, so we'll have to leave. Alright, let's go talk to some neighbors. Some objects in your inventory can be modified. Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to try to keep these to be about an hour. From what I understand, this is about a 8 to 10 hour game, depending on if you stay the course. So, I would very much like to keep this to that level, I guess. So let's observe her.
4 pence letters, a lovely large letters, 4 pence only.
Okay. Ooh, what do we have here? Mary Drar, she's Alice Asher's niece. Victim. Okay. Spec tobacco shop surroundings. Okay.
A bottle of poor quality vinegar. The smell could awaken the dead.
Vinegar is very strong. I would have to agree.
I'll be with you in a few minutes, sir.
Do we have a few minutes? I mean, can I observe her some more?
This woman appears to be a smoker.
Yes, she is. So I want to see the brand or box of matches. Full ashtray. I was gonna say check her fingers, but she has an unlit cigarette in her hand. Okay. So yes, clearly a
She's
smoker.
a big smoker. She must have been a customer at the tobacco shop.
One would think so anyways. Okay, can we talk to her now? Ask the price of lettuces, no. Say that the strawberries are not fresh. Ask what her relationship was to the victim. This will definitely piss her off. Let's ask for the price of lettuces.
How much are your lettuces, please?
4
A
pence?
lettuce? That'll be 5 pence, kind sir.
Didn't she just say 4? Ask her the price of 2 lettuces.
And what if I take 2?
Well, 2 are 10 pence, so what do you want?
Nothing, thank you. They do not look very fresh. Did you know Alice Asher well?
And for starters, who are you?
I'm Hercule Poirot.
I'm
detective.
really tempted
You're
to call her
foreign,
out
that's for
on
sure,
that.
with your accent and your odd way about you.
Oh,
And you're here about Alice's murder, I suppose. Well, I've nothing to say to you.
but
Did you speak to the victim yesterday?
No, I never saw her.
What? Accuse her of making fun of you. Ask nicely to cooperate. Usually if you ask someone to nicely do something, they're not going to want to. So let's accuse her of making fun of us.
I do not quite understand. You work next door to each other, but you do not see each other?
It's true. I didn't see her all day.
Which isn't true either. Say that she went into the tobacco shop. It says she was sincere. Accuse her of lying. Say that the victim came to see her.
Alice Asher bought strawberries from you yesterday.
Yep.
Well, you know more than I do then. Run along now. I have work to do.
Sarcastic. No. I want to call you out on the price of that lettuce. Because that was not true.
You again? I've nothing to say.
Especially because right here it says 4 pence. Crazy woman. Nancy Boldly. She runs a fruit and vegetable shop. She smokes. She must have been a customer, about 50 years old and an Andover. Okay. Look at the vinegar again, I guess.
A bottle of poor quality.
Okay, yeah.
Stop!
Hey, Poirot. Is the greengrocer causing trouble? I'll sort her out.
Yeah, she's a sarcastic
No,
witch.
please leave her, Chief Inspector. I'll get her to talk later.
I found the victim's niece. She's waiting for you in the back of the shop.
Huh.
Thank you, mon ami. I'll question her.
Okay. Alright, let's go question Mary Drower. Oh, I hear crying.
Jap had the body removed out of
Oh,
suspect
well, good.
for the victim's niece. His attention is commendable.
I would agree. What was Mrs. Asher doing when she was killed? Let's see. Can we establish the time range during which Mrs. Asher was killed? Do we have all the clues? Oh, we're missing something. Maybe Mrs. Drower can help us with this. This, though, what was she doing when she was killed? Cigarette packets in a muddle on the shelf. She's wounded at the back of the head. So it'd be this, this, and this. So she was sorting the cigarette packs, and then she was hit on the back of the head.
The murderer probably pretended to be a customer. He hit the shopkeeper from behind as she turned around to serve him.
That's not exactly what I was thinking, but okay. Well, let's go talk to the niece then. Oh, she is really pretty. So let's observe her.
Is her grief sincere?
She looks to be. Tears, lowered eyes, handkerchief, and hands, I guess. Modest black clothes. Yeah, she's upset. She's in mourning,
She appears
anyways.
to be very upset. She's dressed in mourning. She looks fragile.
Fragile. Okay. Alright, so let's talk to her then. Demand that she stops crying. Yeah, no. We're gonna
You are
ask her
very
about her
fond of your
aunts.
aunt, am I right?
She was the only family I had since my mother died.
Aww. Deduce that the inheritance is for her. Ask if her aunt had children. Let's deduce.
If you are her only relative, you will be the only one who inherits.
Sir, my aunt was poor. And in any case, I'm not interested in any legacy.
Ugh. But we know the other answer, that she didn't have any kids. Oh, great. We have upset her. Fuck my life. Apologize.
My apologies. I see that you mean what you say.
Oh, good. She's calming down. Why does this remind me of Detroit? Ask if Alice was afraid of her husband. Ask if she ever thought the husband would go through with his threats. Let's go with if Alice was ever afraid of her husband.
Was your aunt afraid of her husband?
He shouted a lot, but she wasn't afraid of him. Why, he used to slink away when she turned on him. He was afraid of her, if you like.
Well, good. He should be. Say that divorce would have been a solution. Ask if Alice was alright.
Did your aunt enjoy good health?
She had a bad throat, but she was well cared for by a doctor in London.
Bad throat.
Does
Makes sense
Franz
with the
Asher
blood.
work?
All he's done for years is drink and gamble, but he used to be a very good cabinet maker.
Okay, so he's like a
Where does he
carpenter.
live on?
Alright.
My aunt used to give him 5 shillings a week.
5 shillings a week. Ask if her aunt had a reason to help her husband. Ask if Franz forced her to give him money. I think this might upset her, so we're gonna do this one.
Why did she support such a good for nothing?
He was her husband. She couldn't leave him with nothing.
I would. If he
I
was an
understand. You have
alcoholic.
been of great assistance, mademoiselle.
Alcoholic gambling SOB.
Please take this young lady home.
My pleasure.
Well, this Franz Asher does not seem to be quite so dangerous as Jeb says. And since Alice Asher gave him money regularly, it was not in his interest to kill her.
Yeah. So she still treated him right, so why would he kill her? Yeah, that makes sense. Find Franz. Okay. So, Mary Drawer. She's Alice Asher's niece. Her aunt was her only family. She confirms that Franz is violent, but he was afraid of his wife. Okay. And then she gave him, like, an allowance, I guess. Wait. Is that Franz? Okay, well, it won't let me look at it, so I guess we'll just have to guess. That must be him, the old drunkard. Lovely.
We have to wait for him to sleep it off. He's all yours, Poirot.
Can we smack
There
the
are a few things I
shite
need
out
to
of him?
check.
There must be some way of sobering him up.
Let's get him some
I
coffee.
wonder what his wife used to do. He must have scared the customers away.
Okay, so I do know what we can get to wake him up, but he dropped some stuff. So let's take a look at this. Silky legs.
A box of new stockings.
Pantyhose, yeah. And the books.
It's Alice Asher's notebook.
That's interesting. Okay.
Bodley.
Yep.
The fruit seller has debts too. She will probably be more cooperative thanks to this piece of information. Mary Drawer was telling the truth.
Okay.
Mrs. Asher regularly gave money to her alcoholic husband.
So yeah, that is her little black book of customers. Okay, so we can get the vinegar from outside to wake him up and talk to the produce woman and get her to...
A bottle of poor quality vinegar.
Can we take
The
it?
smell could awaken the dead.
Yes, can we take it? No? Can we not take it? Okay, well. Yeah, I don't know. My allergies, sinuses, cold. Ooh. Both will cause an extreme reaction. Let's do this
I
one.
am accusing you of the murder of Mrs. Asher.
What? It wasn't me!
According to the victim's account book, you owed her £10 for tobacco and magazines.
That's a lie. She owed me £1. I swear.
I disagree.
Now, please be so kind
Oh.
as to explain this.
I didn't actually
Look
get
at
to
my
see what that
account
was.
book. Alice owed me £11 for fruit and vegetables. I may have had a slate at her shop, but she had one at mine.
Interesting.
She owed me £1. And that reminds me I have to get it back from her niece.
That is quite enough. Your account book has saved you, but I might ask Chief Inspector Japp to throw you in the cells for 1 or 2 nights while he checks your entries. Do you want to go to prison?
Prison? Now that's not fair. I haven't done nothing.
My thing
In
is,
that
if
case, I am counting on your full collaboration.
Grr.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Listen, I didn't kill Alice, I swear. But it's true that I did go to the shop yesterday.
At what time?
6 o'clock.
She's a liar.
She left me a note saying she wanted some strawberries if I got some. I received them late, about 6. So I took them over to her.
Okay.
But you did not see her.
She wasn't in the shop, so I just put the strawberries on the counter and
Was she
left.
was she dead behind the counter? Ask if she was alarmed. Ask what she saw in the tobacco shop.
Did you see anything unusual in the shop?
No. Well, maybe one thing.
Here we
There
go.
was a railway guide on the counter. Alice didn't sell them. Maybe it's the customer who left it there.
You were not alarmed?
I thought Alice had just gone to get her medicine from her room and that she'd be straight back.
You mentioned medicine.
Something for her cough. She used to take it a lot.
Who do you think killed her?
France. Her scoundrel of a husband. He was always after her for something.
Nope.
Well, he's a foreigner. Sorry, sir. What I mean is he's German. That's even worse.
Well, that makes sense
Did
for
you
the
see
times.
Franz Asher enter the tobacco shop late yesterday afternoon?
Well, no. But at that time of the day, the streets are packed, and I have better things to do than watch her shop.
I'm going to munch on some chocolate while we continue this. Okay. Can I take that, please?
I'll just borrow your bottle a moment.
Take it. It's what Alice used to sober up her husband. But try not to empty the bottle.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay. Okay. Can we establish the time range during which Mrs. Asher was killed? So, she was seen alive at 5:30. There we go. So the body was found at 11, and Mrs. Asher was seen alive at 5:30. So, between 5:30 and 11. Can we reduce that time range, and why? No. This one definitely. The letter? No. The fruit seller did not see anybody in the shop at 6 p.m. I don't see why this would have to do with anything. Because the counter and the body are not visible behind the tobacco shop's door. Okay. So 5:30 and 6 p.m. That is not a lot of time to figure that shite out. But let's go.
Strawberries, 6 pence a pound.
Is that legit? I'm not gonna call her out on that anyways. She's been cooperative, to say the least. Okay, let's wake up her husband. This is Asher's husbando.
The priority is to question Asher.
I know, I wanted to talk to Arthur though. Okay.
He's not in any condition to be questioned. I have to find a way to sober him up.
Can I... That's not what I wanted. Okay. So I have to have that open. What?
Mes amis, I can say without a doubt that poor Mrs. Asher was killed between 5:30 and 6.
Killed when the street was packed with people. That's rather bold.
Yeah.
I've been talking to the neighbors, and
No one's seen anything? Or rather, it's anything and everything. Am I wrong?
no.
Bien. We must grill this villain Asher before he falls asleep again.
So, there was this one book series I was reading with my my friend who passed, and it was very similar to a Agatha Christie book or a Sherlock Holmes book, and the main character for Halloween, she wanted to be a detective, and for Halloween she dressed up as Poirot, and no one knew who she was supposed to be. It was very, very sweet and very cute, and we had a good laugh about it. I remember that very well. But let's inspect our suspect.
This man is in rather a bad state.
Blood, torn jacket. Holding his arm is what I would say. Black eye. Well, I would say that, yeah, torn coat sleeve. Okay, good. He was definitely roughed up
This
a little
man has
bit.
been fighting and he smells of alcohol.
Yes. Okay, let's talk to him. Offer a cigarette, accuse him of having threatened his wife. Let's offer him a
Pour
cigarette.
for a cigarette, monsieur.
On good faith.
What's that? Scented cigarettes? No thanks.
Bien. I was trying to be friendly, but you are quite right. Let us get down to business. You threatened to kill your wife, and
Interesting.
now she's dead.
So what? You shouldn't take things so seriously, sir.
Hypocrite.
Nothing against threats. We didn't get on all that badly.
So, if things were going so well with your wife, why did you not live with her?
Yeah, why did she kick you out?
She was the one that left. Nothing to do with me, sir.
Definitely not asking about a lover. Accuse him of ill-treating his wife. Okay.
You can't have treated her very well for her to run away.
No, sir, no. I wouldn't say I'd ever laid a finger on her. But it was only normal. She was my wife.
Are you often involved in
What?
fights?
I don't know what you mean.
Hypocrite. Make fun of him being beaten up. Accuse him of fighting.
Asha, look me in the eye and tell me that you were in a fight.
I'm looking. No, I wasn't in a fight.
Okay.
You are right. Looking at the state of you, you did not defend yourself. So someone gave you a good beating.
I was just
Beating?
thinking that.
No way. All right, he tore my coat and gave me a black eye. You see the state of him?
Exactly, but you should see the other guy.
Very interesting. Who is the other that you struck?
Probably best if I tell you everything. Yesterday
Sure.
afternoon, I met Roderick Tanner. We'd bet on a
Roderick
dog fight
Tanner.
together.
An illegal bet, naturally.
Yes, sir. Our dog won. Roderick got the money, but he refused to give me
Oh.
my share.
And you fought about it.
That jerk.
What time was this?
In the evening, about 6, I think. We were on the other side of town. You see, I couldn't have killed my wife.
Okay. That's a good alibi.
Asher's alibi appears to be confirmed. All the same, I'm going to call and check that he did have a fight with this Tanner on the afternoon of the murder. You can never trust this sort of chap.
One thing is certain, Asher was a ruffian who used to beat his wife.
But he's not very educated. It certainly was not him who wrote the letter signed ABC.
Yeah, no.
Let's resume Hastings. We know the murderer pretended to be a customer. He did not kill her for money, that appears to be certain.
I agree with you on that point.
And the murderer left an ABC guide as a signature. Therefore, it's likely he wrote the letter.
Indeed, but that doesn't explain why and how he did it.
You are quite right. Why he did it is a mystery. But as for how he did it, we do know enough to try and reconstruct the events.
I do have a theory as well. I actually kind of know from just knowing the story as to why she was picked, but I won't spoil. Reconstruct the crime's course of events by selecting the actions that the killer may have executed. Okay, I think we can do that.
The killer enters the shop.
Okay. So we advance.
Mrs. Asher turns around to greet her customer.
Asks for
The
cigarettes.
murderer asks her for some tobacco. She turns her back to him. He seizes the opportunity to strike her.
Correct. He puts down the
He
railroad
then
book.
places the ABC on the counter before leaving.
The ABC was not found like that. We are not far from the solution, Hastings. Would you mind if we thought about it a little more?
Reconstruction. Failed. What? Wait, did he turn around?
The killer enters the shop.
Yes. Advance.
Mrs. Asher turns around to greet her customer.
Yes. He asks for, because she was struck in the back of the head.
Asks her for some tobacco. She turns her back to him. He seizes the opportunity to strike her.
Correct. Turn
He
around.
then places the ABC upside down.
That's right, it
before
was upside down. You're right.
Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is
My
exactly
dear
what
Hastings,
happened.
mon cher. But the thing is, when they said turn around, I thought they meant that the attacker physically turned himself around, not the book. So that's where I got confused. But excuses.
Asher has a strong alibi, and we don't have any other suspect. But what was the point of this crime?
She had no debts. She gave Franz Asher money regularly. She wasn't owed money. Nobody stood to gain anything.
No doubt about it, the murderer is insane.
And I fear that we have not
No.
heard the last of him.
That's
I hope
not
you're
quite
wrong
true
for
either.
Yeah, let's go back to London. If we hurry, we should catch the 7:02 train. Are you coming?
No, unfortunately, I have to talk with Andover police.
See you soon, then. Are you coming, Hastings? Let's go home. There's nothing for us here.
Well, do you have any idea about the killer's identity?
The crime was committed by a man of medium height, with red hair and suspicious eyes. He has a slight limp on the right foot, and a wart just below his shoulder blade.
What?
Poirot!
Mon ami, what do you want? You fix upon me a look of dog-like devotion and demand of me a pronouncement of Sherlock Holmes. Now for the truth. I do not know what the murderer looks like, nor where he lives, nor how to set hands upon him.
What shall we do then?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Do not be so impatient, Hastings. The killer will manifest himself soon enough.
I thought I heard the postman. Maybe there's some news.
Yeah, he'll manifest
Let's go and
himself soon enough by killing someone else, more than likely. So I'm going to end it here before we read the next letter that we're about to receive. So, thank you for watching. I'm looking forward to continue this game and try to put some of my discomfort behind and my grieving behind and continue to do the things that I like to do, even if no one watches this video or any of my videos. I hope that this can help me continue to move forward and grieve how I want to grieve. So, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.